Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, if you are diving into AI and LLMs, you have probably heard the term RAG. RAG is nothing but it's a retrieval augmented generation. But now there's a new kid on the block that's called Agentic RAG. So, what's the difference and why should you care? Let's break it down and simply and visually. So, what is RAG? RAG is like a student who is smart. But before answering your question, they open a textbook to find the right answer and then explain it to you in their own words. So you can relate RAG is equal to LLM plus search engine. So it retrieves document from an external database and feed them into a language model like a GPT to generate more accurate and up-to-date response. So I hope now you are clear what is RAG. So then you would be thinking, so then what agentic RAG can do better than RAG? Yes, you thought it right. Now imagine that the same student, but this time they are not just opening a textbook, they are thinking critically. So what does that mean? What questions do I need to ask? Should I search again? Or should I summarize, verify, or plan the steps? So that is agentic RAG. So agentic RAG is nothing but the RAG plus, or it does the reasoning and also does the decision making. So it does two additional steps compared to the RAG. It does not just feed, just not just to feed the PDF or just not just open the textbook for answering your queries. It does two extra steps that is called reasoning and decision making. How does it do? So it uses an agent. So agent is nothing but it does multiple steps. It decides what to retrieve, rephrase your query, verify the facts, and even look back for better answers. So this is the key difference between RAG and agentic RAG. So let's compare some of the features of RAG and agentic RAG. In terms of retrieval, the RAG is single pass, but in case of RAG, it uses the agent, so it is a multi-step. Sometimes it has to rephrase the query, so some additional step is required. In terms of decision making, LLM answers what it is fed. It does not use the thinking capability, it just answers what it fed. But agent decide what to ask or retrieve. It rephrases the query to such a way that it should rephrase or it rephrases to decide what to ask or retrieve. So in terms of complexity, RAG is a simple pipeline because it's simple just to get the feeder data and just try to query the info from the feeding using the LLM. So what case of agentic RAG, it's dynamic and autonomous. Some terms of complexity involved and agentic RAG will be used on such use cases. So let's compare the example use cases. For RAG, frequently asked questions, it can be a bot. You feed some documents and you want to summarize something or you want to query something from the document. So that is a frequently used use case. So but in case of agentic RAG, it's used for complex research, it can be used as a reasoning agent. Let me give you some real world examples. So RAG will be used, show me the summary of this PDF. Retrieves and summaries, you feed the PDF and it analyze the PDF and summarize the data. But in case of agentic RAG, you can get a more better result out of it. Write a market report, then search some company's data, then you can look up recent news, double check some financials, then generate the report. It does the reasoning and it does the thinking process and then, gives the information. So it's not just retrieving it, analyze the data, it does the reasoning. So let's conclude, RAG and agentic RAG. So what's the difference? RAG gives a better answer. Agentic RAG takes better steps. So I hope you are clear with when to use RAG and when to use agentic RAG. If you found this helpful, so you can comment to me more about what you want to know about more AI terms so that I can help you with more content. So hoping to catch you in the next one.